Hello everyone! My name is Anton Pelcher. I'm an engineer and I've been constructing fish farms for more than 10 years. Today we're going to talk about what affects the quality of farmed fish. Does fish farmed in RAS really smell? The first thing, why is it so important? You can build a big farm, establish marketing processes, but if the taste and quality of your fish is poor, all your customers will be just one time, and this business is doomed to fail. By the way, we don't need to go far. I know a couple of cases when customers simply neglected purging and said, "It's okay, it's fine, we'll do without that." And finally, they couldn't build up a customer base, because customers didn't buy their fish. And I tried this fish too. Unfortunately, it was all useless, because the fish was really bad tasting. Be sure to watch the video to the end, because you will learn not only 5 ways to make your fish quality as high as possible, but also the way, a real life hack, to determine in 30 seconds whether your fish smells. So let's analyze what affects the taste of your fish. The first is water, the environment that fish is farmed in. If fish is kept in non-treated and thus polluted water, it will be of poor quality and it will smell. By the way, if you have ever had a situation when you bought a fish, tasted it, and it really smelled like sludge or just unpleasant, press the like button and let's fight this problem together. The second is, of course, the feed. All fish consist of the fish food you feed it. And if you give it poor quality feed, or the feed that is not typical for this type of fish, the fish meat quality is likely to be very poor. Therefore, in order to have good quality fish, good meat taste, be sure to feed fish with quality feeds that are produced just for this type of fish. For example, I have friends who grow African catfish. During summer period, they grow it in open reservoirs. So, they initially had such a concept – to feed their fish with waste from their main activity. And that's what they keep doing. Generally, everything is fine. The catfish grows, but the meat taste just can't be compared with that of the fish grown in RAS on quality feed. So, no matter that you can save using cheap and low-quality feed, if you have demanding customers, and they are very demanding these days, then of course the quality of your fish meat is a very important factor. The next factor that affects the quality of fish meat is muscle tone. Imagine you have stagnant water. The speed of water movement is almost zero. Most likely, with intensive feeding, the fish will simply get fat, and the result will be a very poor quality product. Or the opposite situation, when you have a very fast water circulation speed in the fish holding tanks, and the fish simply loses energy, thereby losing muscle mass, and thus feed consumption increases, which is economically unprofitable. That's why, on the one hand, we have the economy, and on the other hand, it affects the quality of fish meat. There is a solution. Balance. How can we reach it? Maintaining the optimal water circulation speed so that your fish doesn't get fat and doesn't lose extra energy. Of course, the speed of water depends on specific type of fish and the amount of fish in the tank. The fourth is purging. One of the main keys to success is to keep the fish in preliminarily treated water before sale for a certain period of time, and also without feeding, for example from 3 to 7 days. An average from 5 to 6 days is a normal period when fish is placed into a separate fish holding tank or is kept in the same tank, but the water is changed and the fish is not fed. In this way, the fish stomach is completely emptied of everything, all the feed, and the fish meat is cleared of extra flavors. And the fifth, one of the trickiest things, is ozone. Everyone seems to know ozone. It can disinfect water. But in addition to disinfecting water, ozone performs a very important function. It kills germs contained in the water. Basically, these are the elements responsible for taste, smell, and so on. Fish kept in ozonated water has a much better meat quality. It can be kept less in pre-sale preparation. As a rule, 3-4 days are enough for it, unlike other fish kept without ozone. And for those who are wondering what ozone is and how to use it right and dose it properly, this is very important, as ozone is a dangerous element. Fill in the form on our website. Follow in the link below this video and we will advise you absolutely free and find you the right ozonation equipment that will allow you to obtain high-quality fish. And here we come to the life hack. How to determine in 30 seconds whether a fish smells and tastes well or not. The process is very simple. You have fish in the purging department tanks, for example, and think whether it's ready for sale or not. You take one, so to say, sentenced-to-death fish, cut off a piece of fillet, put it on a plate, and then into the microwave for 30 seconds. The microwave hits the fish meat and it reveals all the smells. You just take the plate out, smell it, and understand if the fish really smells bad or if you can already sell it. By the way, I have known many fish farmers. I think you also know such people whose wives are much better at determining whether the fish smells or not. So when I think there is nothing wrong with the fish, I give it to my wife and she takes it and says, "You should hold it more." So I recommended you to find such a person if you want to sell good quality fish. So let's summarize. How to make sure that the quality of your fish is as good as possible. The first thing is high quality water. The second is good quality feed. The third is proper muscle tone of your fish. The fourth is mandatory purging. And the fifth is ozonation. By the way, all these 5 factors are present at RAS farms. And therefore, we can say that the quality of RAS fish is maximum. That is, RAS-grown fish has excellent meat quality. Thus, fish properly farmed in RAS has great taste, quality and muscle tone. My name is Anton Pelcher. Press the like button, subscribe to my channel, the channel on how to grow fish and earn good money.